Did you relay the dead smell? I don't remember if you talked about the dead smell.
Oh yeah,
he was very
flipped it.
verbal about
Okay.
it.
So I would visibly shudder probably
And I think he mentioned it a couple
because
times.
there's a correlation between the two places. That's
Well,
what my
And
I'm
Tucker had
thinking.
also asked a question. I don't know if you were there at the time. I think you were because it was towards the end. That did it smell like the church basement when you were down there?
I remember the comment,
And he was not sure.
But I
It
am
was still
now.
the kind of mildewy
but
smell.
he is now.
Okay.
So
there
he
you go.
appears to be a little more sure of himself. On
Okay.
I'm gonna try to clean up this cavalry saber.
Okay. You're gonna need probably what's it
Oil
called?
and a
You're gonna need
stone.
oil. Yeah, and either and probably
cloth.
a stone and a
Oh,
cloth.
it's that
or-
bad, huh?
Well, it looks like it's been sitting out in the rain for a year or so. So I mean, it's not gonna snap on you, but it's gonna take some work to get this up to.
Well, I was.
Looking
This is what I was thinking.
Slitting your throat.
Killing everybody and saying, I don't know what the hell happened.
I'm
No,
not
no.
going back.
No, I was thinking about cleaning up and selling the sword and maybe getting a better weapon.
Oh yeah, it's probably gonna be quite it's gonna be a lot of work to clean the sword up.
Okay.
Do I see him playing with the sword?
Yes, he's examining the sword very carefully, and you see him trying to do kind of this thing to it, and he
You
looks
let him want to
disappointed.
trade with a sword?
Yeah, they don't care.
I can. You probably can put the
If
sword
he's
down a
gonna
little
tax,
bit.
if he can take over this
The
train
camera
with
looks
the sword,
like it could
he
use some
deserves
work
to.
and some cleaning.
That's how they looked at things in the 20s.
Take a couple more pictures. Goes back to cleaning the sword. I'm just like, hired help these days.
I don't even think the lens can
The
watch.
conductor didn't really seem phased when he came on board with the cavalry
Okay.
saber, actually. Probably a tourist, he probably
Is
bought
this
it.
like
It's
a
probably
big
thing.
sword?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a cavalry sword. It's
So I'd
good
be like,
size.
I've never seen a photographer with such a large sword.
That's
Well, I'm a
amazing
large
to
man.
me.
I have to carry a large sword. No, I found this up. Found this up at the house, and I'm just. I have nothing.
Stealing it?
No.
No, I really. It was actually outside, and you can see it. It's been sitting out.
Yeah.
It looks rough.
Well done.
So you did find something of interest.
I actually,
Yeah.
Oh, you're an archaeologist,
dude,
right?
You got Brita.
I've got the Brita filter picture out there. If you'd like some,
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't mind well water. It doesn't
Is
bother
that
me.
water?
Yeah, it's Pat Mouse's
That's
It's-
it's called light tea.
I was gonna say, it looks like me.
Just put a tea bag. in
Actually,
it.
it looks like my margarita.
Could I do an
It
archaeology
does.
check to do a rough estimate on the date of the sword, if it's modern or
Mhm.
if it's old
Or if it's a real.
or fake? 45 and I got a 75, so I beat it by
Okay,
30.
yep. Yeah, you think this is a vintage Confederate Civil War cavalry saber. Kind of officers would have. I'm gonna bail you out real quick.
It's an officer's sword from the
Talk
Civil
about
War.
So we wanted to get bear traps to put in front of the portals.
I'm thinking one of them we wanted to.
I'm thinking both.
This is just in case.
Yeah. Actually, and then probably one out in the woods. In that
My-
circle.
My fear if we do that it could backfire on us pretty easy.
Oh, we need to get light
Didn't I-
sources.
I look right at you. I've known you for some time now, about 5-6 times.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're trustworthy. What is your credit rating?
75.
Okay, so it's up there. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So our little my little vacation really didn't turn into much vacation. And I've explained to you that I heard you vacation, but to me it was just going to be a 3 or 4 day jaunt. We're going to come down. We're going to say no. There's just regular people going there messing stuff. I didn't expect to find what we find. So yeah, I invited them along. You know, if they had the time.
At least we got
Lucky
some big-
you.
At least we got some big beefy backup now.
A bit beaky back and her boyfriend.
Oh. Okay, so
He doesn't look like he's much
So,
use.
but anyways, we're not sure what we found, but there's some really odd things at the house. So
What kind of odd thing?
I can walk through a wall.
and notice the look on my face that I didn't react to anything that he just said, because I didn't like what. Just
Walk through a wall.
Well, yeah. And end up, what was it, about a quarter mile away?
yeah.
Then there's the other one. You know, the one that's pitch black and smells like dead things and it's crunchy and squishy. Wasn't it crunchy and squishy? No?
Kind of mildewy, wet
Mildewy.
feel.
Mildewy, wet feel,
Kinda thought the
and
same
it
thing.
smelled like death.
But I watched him walk through, and we found him a quarter mile away. He no sooner than walked in, and he was somewhere else. Nobody was
There could
drinking,
be,
nobody was sniffing anything,
Nobody was drinking.
unless there was something in the iced tea.
Could be.
Like, could be,
I'm gonna go walk through the side
what
of the
some
train
would
right
call black
Nope.
magic involved.
No such thing, you know.
I mean, I don't think I really have too much to call it anything.
I've got a call, I'm gonna see if I can,
I got real
Sure.
if
basic.
it sounds like witchcraft to me or something
Okay,
like
go
that.
ahead.
We didn't
I
say
beat it by 30,
Okay.
35 actually.
There's stories about portals that can connect two different places, different dimensions, different worlds even. There's stories.
Yeah, there's stories about,
Yeah, we didn't
Things like
say
that, but they're
anything
just
special.
stories.
We just. I mean, at one point I thought we threw something at one of them and it like bounced off the wall.
Yes.
And then we
Okay.
walked up and put our hand.
I
through the
buried
wall.
my hand this far. I mean, it was just no more, and I touched the side of the wall. I mean, I thought it would be like this, but I went and I put my arm like that. Like, that's where my arm stopped, but my arm was actually all the way through.
Did it feel like
sure
I
it wasn't like
sucked
a
you
trickery or mirrors
Was
or
it?
something?
No, there's no mirrors. I mean, there was a definite, wasn't there a difference in, there was a feeling different too. I thought it was like a temperature difference.
You could
Like
feel
it was a cooler
wind.
or something
It
like
was,
that.
Wind. You thought you
Is that what
felt.
it was?
You thought you
Ooh.
felt the sun on your arm, but cool breeze.
No, I mean, so it's not like, yeah, I stuck it in behind a mirror or something like that. It looked like it disappeared that way. No smoke, no.
Yeah, there's also some kind of one-legged demon thing living in a closet down there.
This all sounds pretty crazy to you two.
So, anyways, we're not actually leaving.
And is all of this here?
There.
No, we're actually going back to the
This
Gilmore
is
house.
actually intriguing, I'd like to,
This is where you saw the
I
portal.
think I will stick around.
Yeah, it was at the house. They were looking at the church because we were just seeing it.
I'm looking
It
around to
was
see if
hiding out.
anybody
He's
else
not
is listening to us.
he's not totally believing him,
Good.
But we'd like to
But
see it.
you
But-
can humor
We're
it.
intrigued.
but I'm humoring it, Andy.
Okay.
I think that they're just saying things or making it out to be worse than what it really is.
Probably.
You remember he walked the 3/4 mile way.
1/4.
He seems like a pretty eccentric rich man as it is.
Yeah,
I mean, and
he walked through a wall. We walked upstairs, outside, fire a gun. And he starts hollering, and then we go see where he's at. I'm glad I picked those up.
Really,
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
I'd be glad to stick around. And
Sounds intriguing.
I can't have anything. I gotta check my bushes.
Check your butt. Put them away until you do.
I got about another half hour.
Because
I
we'll eat
will.
them.
My fears are all gonna be gone by the time I get.
you don't need to be eating that many either.
I know.
I could put mine back if you want. Okay, so you get back to Lenore. It is probably about 3 in the afternoon. What's the plan? What are you doing?
Getting 3 bear traps,
Okay.
100 foot of rope,
Okay. No problem.
some lanterns,
Mm-hmm.
lighting utensils to light the lanterns, oil for the lanterns.
Is this
Right.
why we went to Lenore to get supplies? I wasn't sure why we left and then are going back.
Well, I'll let you
Wonder if
know.
we should get a tent or something.
I'll just fill you
My
guys
defense would be
in. We were
managers,
leaving, and we put
Yeah.
on a big show of leaving, hoping that whoever's there sees us board back up and they'll just go back in.
But I have time to develop
So
any of
we're
my
actually,
pictures.
gonna sneak back in. We're actually gonna hike back
There's your price guide right there.
and surprise them. That's
There's an
our
index in the
intention.
middle of the book.
So if there is anybody else out there, so we'll see them.
If you want, I'll just
Why do
guesstimate
you
the
think there's much
cost.
either?
I think
But
there's people out there.
Well, I have time to develop any of my
They
pictures.
need pranks on you?
No, they've broken that. When we got there, somebody's already been.
Where are you going to develop?
Somebody really did break in the house. That's,
The door was open.
Oh, they got flashlights?
Yeah,
Electric torches.
You can get that instead of the lanterns.
And I splurge for everything, so.
Okay, Lenore's, it's a city.
I thought we
have
had
it.
like a hotel room or. Is there a
Flashlights.
newspaper here? Is there a newspaper in this town?
Do we know how
You can go
long it's
looking.
gonna be to walk?
Yeah, you were
back?
there.
Okay.
Graham got all those newspaper articles.
Okay, can I ask them to borrow their dark room and develop some pictures?
That will take a long time.
It'll take a while to develop.
Interesting.
Well, it's gonna take them a while to get all this stuff too. Cause it's not like they're gonna go to Walmart, they're gonna have to go.
Well, are we gonna stay the night tonight?
You might want to discuss the plan first before you decide whether or not you want to do that.
That's why I said I didn't know if we were gonna kind of crash here because, you know, even
This
though it's
thing's
5,
weird,
6
ain't
miles, it's still a long hike.
Why?
Especially on
Like, it
uneven
goes
terrain.
page 664 to 666.
There's some pages missing. It's
But I-
made with pages missing. That's a reprint from the original.
Right, but I need page 667 and it's not in here.
Aw, really?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
For
What
electric
were you looking
torches.
for?
There's a utility lantern. Therapeutic lamp.
I base it off
Like,
that.
yeah, like this is what I would probably do it off of right there.
Yeah, that looks probably more accurate.
Double cell lantern, complete with bulb and 2 batteries. 225. We want 10 of those.
You can
Yeah,
just buy
because you
the
know if
extra
you bump
batteries,
them.
too.
You know if you
Well, no,
pump
but if
them
we
right.
drop them, aren't they real fragile?
Yes,
the
the
bulbs are real fragile.
electric torches are very fragile back then.
How about we just buy extra bulbs and batteries instead of buying a bunch of extra flashlights?
It'd be cheaper to buy them.
That'll work?
Yeah, you can replace the bulbs.
Okay. We drop it, put a new bulb in it, it'll
Yes,
work.
yes.
I've been in this place before.
The
As a
the
player.
bulbs are what's delicate about the electric
Okay.
electric torches. If
Alright, so $12.
Just give me a running total of everything and
Yeah,
I'll.
about $12.
secret air traps, it might be in there actually. Look up traps. There's an index in the middle of the bill.
That's what I'm using.
Okay, good. I wish they had reprinted the entire thing instead of skipping pages. It's annoying, but
Well,
most of the
and
stuff
the weird
that you
thing
want
is
to
it
find.
goes like 664 and they skip 665, went to 666.
I have no idea why. Maybe there was
Animal
big ads.
traps. Woo woo.
Animal traps. Is
It's
that
up
on the
there.
page that's in there?
Let's find out.
Remember,
So
we
we-
don't
so
want
we
any
just-
inconvenience.
So we gonna spend the night, head out?
Oh, we
Whoa!
Yes.
That'll do it.
That's what we're looking for. We'll have one of each.
Genuine Amita Victor traps.
It's an actual Sears and Roebuck catalog from the 20s.
It's a reprinted one,
Oh,
yes.
yeah. It's cool.
Well,
So I just let you know,
I think
we
it's
don't
all right.
know
They-
who's
I think
down
Cassie
there,
needs to
but
purchase
we
the
want to
rights and
catch
print
them.
those things. Some people would buy them.
Because
Boxes,
we were sent down
beavers.
here to investigate a piece of
Stuff.
property, to make sure it was being kept up properly and
Awesome.
everything, because it's been shut up for a
Otters,
long
otters.
time. I don't know who the client is,
Beaver.
but Foster,
Bear.
or he was the connection for it. And I just,
Wolf
we're
trap.
right along.
That
I
would
just-
probably
Bear trap.
I'm in between
Hey,
writing my books.
you wrote down the 12 for the lamps?
No, I said keep a running total.
Yes, I'm telling you to keep it on total. $12 for the lamps. Write down 12. So, Steve, Scott, just because DJ's got his vagina on the outside.
I got my vine on the outside because your
Alright.
tongue is in it.
Yes. And then we want for another $40 for 4 bear traps.
So it's
Ish.
$10 each.
Well, they're $11.43, but
Close enough.
yeah. Rope.
So we spending the night?
Yeah, that's a good question. He needs to know whether or not.
I think it's going to be a long hike. We'd head out just before dawn or something. We went out super early in the morning. That gives us plenty of time because even though it's only 5-6 miles, it's uneven terrain. Once we
Through the
get down by
woods.
once we get to the creek, it's gonna be real slow. It's gonna be a lot slower going. You're not gonna walk 3-4 mile an hour. So I figured,
Inflatable life raft.
So I'm gonna go to the newspaper so
and we do know we gotta
Okay.
cross the creek, so maybe
Um,
something help us with that.
So I'm looking up right now. With my ropes.
Do me a luck check first.
Well, if somebody can swim across,
What is the date? You know?
take the ropes over, we can make it like a crossing bridge.
I gotta double check the date. I can't remember what date you guys got up here. Oh, it'll be in the front.
Yep, made it.
August 17th, 1928.
Made about half. I got 55 and got like 22.
Let me find out what day it is.
No, more than that.
What day is this now? The 18th? Is that what you're saying?
It's still the 18th. Yeah, I need to find
I've been
a.
here for a day and a half and we leave.
We didn't see nothing. We're the fuck out of here.
Took a year and a half to go a day and a half. Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see. Where are the calendars? Here we go.
It
1928.
says rope, doesn't it? It says ropes. I look up the hay carrier on 1,000. Oh, 1,000's not in there. Son of a bitch.
Isn't it? Okay. Well, rope's not very expensive.
I want 200 feet of rope.
26.
Vulcanizing rubber.
Oh, it's not here.
We should get us some attack dogs.
Barrett machine gun, a rounding automatic.
Oh yeah, we do need to look up. You wanted to look up guns, didn't you?
I just got 38
Just a pistol.
and it's still a pistol.
Calendars. There they are.
Cause he's tall and lanky and he's afraid anything more than a pistol probably not
28.
one of this.
August 17th is a Friday. Today is a Saturday.
So we got the morning to find stuff. We usually close up in the afternoons.
The editor, Fred May, is there. And he asked if he saw anything up there. He said, you're part of that group that's gone up to the Campbell house, ain't you?
Yep.
Do we want anything?
Well, what was it? What'd you see? Were there spooks?
I have some interesting pictures I can't quite explain, but can I use your dark room and then maybe show you the pictures and maybe you can help me out?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you use the dark room if you let me have some of the pictures.
I'll let you have all the pictures of Derek Masterson and Dilettante. And other pictures. I won't give you first choice, but I'll give you some pictures.
Well, no, you can make more than one copy of the pictures.
Yeah, well, I'm also trying to like, not fast talking like this is gonna be a good deal for him because the rich guys come to the town to.
Oh, okay, I see where you're going.
Yeah, there might be a lot of rich people in this town though.
All right, let's get to making those pictures. Come on, boy. Wait, how old's your
Come
character?
on, boy.
He's older though.
I
Fred
love
May's
it.
older.
Mine's like,
There's no handguns in here, but there's shotguns.
Okay, we can look handguns up in the little book.
doesn't say.
Doesn't it?
Oh wait,
Look at
24.
24,
I
yeah.
was looking
This guy's definitely older than you. He's probably in his 50s. So you go back to their little dark room. It's tiny.
$250 for a knife, Scott.
But you think you'll be able to, you'll be able to. It's well stocked. So he helps you with the film, with developing all these pictures, and you've got a lot of
You
photos.
guys want anything?
Uh-huh.
Probably a couple dozen.
We don't know what we're
photos.
gonna run into. So.
What do you want? Like a 38?
Yeah.
Oh wait, but you're gonna be spending the whole afternoon.
I would
Did
have
you
told
tell
them.
him?
There's people breaking into a house. They're vandals.
You gonna buy him a
I
gun?
don't know if they have weapons. I don't know what they're gonna do.
We can't,
But I
yeah.
know
Okay.
your
A
thought he wanted
38.
one back at the
expertise.
hospital.
Or you want a
Martial
revolver?
arts.
A 38 revolver.
You wouldn't-
Matt,
You wouldn't flaunt it, but you might
Add
have talked about
$25
it.
to your
Any kind of
tab.
training or anything like that. So,
DJ,
No,
add
it wouldn't.
$25. And what about shells?
a box of bullets is like a
I know
buck,
what's the
and that'd be
price.
like 25 bullets.
Right, $26 to the bill. It's for
you got
the photographers.
So you want a 38 revolver. Steve, it does 1d10 damage.
But yeah, there's.
No, she doesn't flaunt that, but
The range is 15 yards. You can
I'd
get 2
probably be
attacks
the
per
only one that
round.
knows about that.
But
There's
that's
6
fine.
bullets in the
I mean, that's-
gun,
it's not
and
something
it's got
you're
10
gonna
I think it's
flaunt.
just surprising.
And your malfunction number is 00.
Do you have a wiener?
Yeah,
Okay, so you're working on that. You're
but she's
shopping.
kick-ass.
And I'm just checking to see if they need anything, then we're gonna see if we need to buy it, so.
Okay.
Should
And I think are we just planning on crashing then? We're gonna stay the night?
I thought we'd go back under cover of darkness.
Well,
It's up to y'all. You decide that. Well, you can decide at dinner tonight.
DJ, I would take
After the
that.
shopping spree, after you get your photographs.
alright.
So
Find
you got
a,
pictures of those
find a
gates.
knife, if you could,
A knife?
a knife.
That's
You
what
got that
two
picture
fifty is
of
for.
that
Yeah,
that's
footprint
for like a buck
allegedly.
knife.
Okay.
Yeah, but wouldn't we want more like
Pictures of
a
all the little damaged spots all
machete,
over.
I
like-
also have a
type
picture, a
knife,
couple
something
pictures of the
bigger?
church.
Oh yeah,
It's unwieldy.
pictures of the church from the
You're
outside.
not used to fighting
And
with knives.
I don't think you took me on the inside.
You're more hand to hand.
No,
Some
was that
pictures of
bigger?
the cemetery. You
Yeah.
took some pictures of the
So
cemetery.
you grabbing a knife would
Pick
be
your
almost
ass.
like a last ditch thing.
And he's like
You would have
interviewing you
protection
while
because
you're working on the photos,
Karate,
trying to find out
they
what
know
happened.
that sometimes you have to run,
Yeah.
so.
How much do you tell him?
I'm vague.
Okay. But you do say, when he asked about like this damage to the house, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it looked like this was shotgun blasts. There was some fire damage here.
Yep.
We found this burnt spot in the basement. Somebody did these paintings,
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
This is the one.
And
I
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, oh, it freaked me out, but
It's
Oh.
3/4
I'm
of a
not
pound.
gonna tell about walking through the
It's
wall.
like,
Right,
so like
I-
it's the
yeah,
small boy
but
I kind
guys
of assumed
Yeah.
that.
I'm,
before they're called.
and I'm gonna say, it really
What a
freaked me
hatchet
out,
to get
you
like
know,
that.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
fine.
if you, I'm not.
I just got the knife for
That still gives him enough
Okay,
information
that's-
to write
we-
up.
I'm gonna
the
get into
story
it, how you
basically
get-
about the house.
Yeah.
I wanted to look up
And,
flashlights again because I didn't
and I'll
look
let
at
him
cost
get-
for batteries.
I'm gonna let him get.
Oh, just get the extra batteries.
Yeah. It's on page 666.
And that is.
The
in
main
there.
pictures he wants to keep copies of.
I
in
think
the
I just get a few
newspaper.
extra. I don't think we need.
I would say
Um,
just pay 1/10
The
of
damaged
cost
pictures to the house,
towards
like the
flat.
shotgun
Yeah.
blast, the broken back
For what?
door,
1/10
Uh,
of the price would be go
the
towards
burnt
the bulb.
spots, that
The
kind of
bulb
stuff.
would be the expensive
Do
part.
you think so?
Yeah, but it's
And that's all he
vacuum
wants
sealed
for you.
and everything else. That'd be a
Getting your
huge
photographs.
process nowadays. I mean, it's
Flashlight bulbs are 27 cents a piece, it looks like.
27 cents a piece?
about 10% of the.
That's expensive.
About 10%. What were you saying?
I said
You get a good meal for that.
You were about spot on there. So. Of course, the batteries, and there's a lot of technology in that too. So wiring isn't, but
Yeah, all the.
Did you hear about the new battery storage systems they've been working on? It's literally a flash charge. They're looking at a way that you get full charge on your cell phones, your laptops, and everything in less than a minute.
We already got one.
And you can have a 6-hour runtime in 60 seconds.
Yeah. Laura's got one. You just got to keep it plugged in, like you're gonna go on a trip, and you keep it in your car, like it holds the battery charge, and then we plug our phones into it, and our phone is charged. But you got
That's a portable charger you're carrying. That's another battery that you're actually carrying.
right, but we plug our phone into it,
Mm-hmm.
and then the phone
And it
is
charges
charged.
your phone. Does it charge it instantly?
We haven't actually used it yet, but I understood it was like
It'll run right off that battery, but it won't instantly charge your battery. This, you literally plug it into your outlet, wait 60 seconds, and you've got your full runtime.
Oh my goodness.
batteries are also 20 cents each.
Cause yeah, the portable
So
charger.
4 batteries?
Well, those are gonna be like the big,
Yeah, they're gonna be heavy.
no, what do they call
Oh,
it? The big dry cell batteries is what those
I thought
are.
those
Yeah.
come with batteries.
Those are
They
good
do,
sized
but we're getting
flashlights.
backup batteries for the flashlights and backup bulbs. So I would say
I'm just gonna get
spend-
$1 each. About
That'll
20
get,
cents
that'll get you
piece.
5
That'll
batteries.
get 5 batteries,
$1 will
5
get you
bulbs.
5 batteries, and I'd spend $2 to get 8 bulbs.
And what's your experience with flashlights, though?
As a player,
As your character.
I use them all the time. I'm constantly debunking this kind of stuff.
So
Yeah, he would be-
that's
he would
that's
use
why
them
I'm
all the
saying.
time, you're right.
I would say,
He
well,
goes into haunted houses.
because all I'm thinking is we'll
and finds the
just get
strings.
1 or 2 is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So, but
I need to
since you
know
do
that
this
we
all
have
the
a
time.
good supply, so I don't have any faulty impressions
Yeah.
from a bad bulb or a bad battery.
All right, so
I need to know I'm working with the best.
I got it. It's written down. So we got 8 bulbs and 5 batteries.
Okay,
That's what you said.
so you guys got everything you need?
Ooh, they got fishing equipment. Maybe we should get some nets.
Dude, we don't want to starve out
You
there.
wanna get one of those boats that you can blow up.
That's fine.
I actually know how to use it.
And all of a sudden, it sprouts 2 arms and 2 legs and has a mouth going. That's not a boat, dumbass.
Inflatable raft, look that up, see if it's in there. How else are you gonna get across the river? Actually,
Linen
you think the
gill
river's
nets.
probably low, so.
We can get some nets.
Scuba gear.
There's boats in here.
Diving bell.
There's boats in there?
There's houses in here, I bet.
Yeah.
There probably are. There probably are houses. I don't know if they'll be in that one specifically, but there'll be prefab houses.
Okay, I thought I heard somebody walking in behind us.
If somebody walks in behind us, we
Wearing a
would-
Guy Fawkes mask and a leather jacket.
Houses
That's why he'd get you
already
guys first.
cut. Garages.
You can get anything at Sears, man. What you talking about?
We'll just build another house next to it.
There's a house.
That's the Campbell house.
Food.
Go in here,
Yeah.
you spook.
Get some rations.
We're
Get
rations.
some
No,
rations. Home game.
Granola. Do they have granola back then? Like,
I don't know.
Holy shit!
Like
Look
a
at
trail
that beautiful
mix.
house.
You
Look
can
at
still
that
get
$1,000.
rations. Food,
Nuts
stuff like that.
and
We're just-
mix.
You're not getting control.
This is fucking
Well,
gorgeous.
because I like
Yeah, those
eating
are
it
two
because
houses.
it stays dry when I'm out in the deserts and stuff doing my dig. That it makes sense for me to have
6
something like that.
rooms,
You gotta be careful.
1
they also dry
bathroom,
you out.
$2,025.
Because there's usually they're
That doesn't count the
cured,
property that you buy.
which means they're salted.
I'll throw another $50.
If you're out in the desert and stuff like that.
True.
Oh, and I'm getting duck collars.
Yeah, because that will.
Just give me a blank third-party check. You
I just told him just put it on my tab.
don't have a tag.
I will come in and pay for it. Just put together a list and I will come in and pay for it.
Are you done?
Yeah.
You're loving that book, aren't
Does
you?
anybody else need anything?
I'm busy.
That's why I
You
bought
gotta
it.
get- you
I was
gotta pick up a
this
gun,
is
though.
So useful for this game.
I think I fired off 1 shot. I still got 49.
Say, I don't have a gun. Do you have a gun?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm walking around.
Should we
I
have
got
guns?
shotgun shells all over.
I don't have a gun. My guy doesn't really use them though.
I hardly ever use
my
it.
guy-
Quill is mightier than the sword.
No, my guy's just freaked out right now, so that's why he bought one.
Good job, Andy. You went 30 minutes with a beer right next to your elbow.
Yeah, I didn't knock it over. Hooray. Yeah, probably. Shoot.
So I'm gonna write down on my character sheet.
Lenore, here we go. The Furniture Town. Factories,
Flashlight.
banks, Carolina Northwestern Railroad.
1 extra battery.
Don't know how many restaurant.
2 extra bulbs.
FT Cheryl.
We want to get a knapsack to carry some of this stuff in. We've still got our luggage and everything. We're gonna put it. I'm just gonna put it up in a hotel.
Yeah, you guys get in a room in a hotel.
I'll still get a couple.
Several
of
rooms.
I got a
So,
buck knife. Oh, and we got rope.
for you to carry.
when do you plan to head out?
We were in the midst of that conversation
Okay,
too.
and it's
and
dinner time and
What was the moon like last night?
Oh.
This will determine whether we're really going to leave at night or not. Pitch black,
flashlights,
even
right?
with flashlight. Oh yeah, because nobody will see that coming.
What did I say we were at? August
yeah.
18th, 17th, 18th?
It's now the 18th.
Hold on, I got the wrong year.
I hate when I do that.
August 18th is a Saturday. The moon was new on the 15th.
we have hardly any.
It'll be half filled on the 23rd
So it's
and
dark.
full on the 30th.
We got like a quarter moon. at
Pretty
best.
dark nights.
And if it's any kind of cloudy, I mean, it'll be pretty.
Plus the last train up to Lenore, up to Adeko area, up to Mortimer's in the afternoon.
And how much runtime you got on
Oh, so
these
we
batteries?
we
Couple
can't catch
hours?
a train till tomorrow.
Not until tomorrow. Unless
That-
you want to
that
walk the
settles
whole
that.
way or rent an automobile.
Nope, we'll go first thing in the morning, which
Okay.
is whenever we get up.
The other thing you can do is rent an automobile, drive up to Adeko and walk from there too. Depending on how you
I can drive. I don't have a problem with that. You want to head up, or we can just get a hell of a lot closer. We don't have to walk
There's a
there,
Ford
so
dealership in Lenore. They do rent cars, older
I'm
ones.
gonna go find a nice Ford touring car.
Okay.
We're gonna park it on the road and then cross and leave it on the side of the road.
And the
I think you're gonna
biggest
drive.
giants are
The
gonna
thing to
fit
do
in
is
this
there is
thing,
you can't. There's a road that connects to Adeko. If you drive up to Adeko,
We leave it there.
walk the rest of the way, which is kind of your plan anyway of getting off the train in Adeko and walking there.
It'd be cheaper than tickets, I guess.
No, it's not cheaper.
A little bit cheaper.
Train's a lot cheaper.
They must just take the train.
There's like a $40 deposit, which you get back
Yeah,
when you
as
return
long
the
as the
car.
car comes back.
And the car is like $2 a day. And they need to see identification, blah 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 blah. Make sure you're a real person.
I show them everything I
Plus
got.
the $40 is probably
I give them a
it's
50.
probably close to how much it's an older vehicle. It's like a 1910 Ford
Oh.
T.
So it's
Model T.
it's aged pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it in rough shape?
No, it's not in bad shape.
I just asked how much to buy it outright.
100.
Take 20% off that and I'll buy it right now. Cash. With full tank of gas.
90.
85.
Well, you're a hard bargain, sir, but I see how I can't stand up against you.
I say that.
I say
I will
so.
make that deal. And then they start working in paperwork. It doesn't take long for you to own a 1910
Yeah.
Model T
King,
Ford
king.
soft top tourer. It does not come with the.
Shotgun.
It doesn't come with. It doesn't come with the side panels that come down.
That's fine.
the only thing it's not got. It's got a spare tire in the back.
I
There's
like-
no. There's no
I'm like a
trunk,
little Dino running around.
but there's
this
plenty of
thing.
room in the back seat.
I signed everything in his name.
In who?
No, you
Yours.
can't sign it in his.
No, I'm not going to sign it. But I mean, he can
Putting
over.
it in his
Yeah,
name? Oh yeah, you can do that. They don't care. There is a small.
I've got
cut.
cars already. I don't need
There's a
another.
small cut in the leather top, just a little one, like about this, towards the back. So it'll probably leak a little bit when
Congratulations,
it
you
rains.
want a 1910 piece of crap.
It's not a piece of crap.
It does seem to run. It runs fine,
It's a little beneath me to own.
and it's a Ford, which they're hard, especially this older Ford. They're hard to drive.
Well, the proper type steering.
Well, it's a two. It's a 2
If you don't mind
year.
taking it. I mean,
Yeah, I'll take it. Because now I get to ride up front.
Us giants in the back seat.
It's my car. I'm gonna drive it.
well, if we put you out in the rumble seat, it'll balance the engine weight. And we can.
1909 was when they started making them, so this is a classic.
It's only 20 years. It's back
I
when
bought
it gets.
shotgun already, so man.
Oh wow! It says they don't handle well by today's standards, though they do navigate dirt roads and washboard like
I've known you
nothing
for a
else.
while. Are you a pretty good driver?
They were designed for dirt roads and washboard.
I don't think so.
Washboard roads.
I think my
There are
dad's
3
so-
pedals on the floor, 2 levers on the steering column, and 1 floor level to the left of
20.
the driver. The floor level is neutral while in the upright position, second gear when in the forward position, while the leftmost pedal is not depressed, and the
What you
emergency
need.
brake is all the way back. Confused yet? You will be.
I don't have to be. I've got a 70 in driving,
The
so
leftmost pedal
I look at it like I can do it.
is first gear while depressed, the second gear
Yeah,
on
you
the
got
floor
pretty good
level is forward when released, the middle pedal is reverse gear, and the rightmost pedal is the brake.
Good God.
Get all that?
Yeah. He's gonna drive it, and you're in the back.
The right lever on the steering column is the gas.
It's
The
my
other
car.
level is the spark
Okay,
advance.
I'll check it.
He's getting a train ticket.
Yeah, these things sounded ungodly complicated to drive, but
Then they didn't have
I think it was
synchronized
Chevrolet.
gears. They didn't-
Chevrolet is when they actually started doing the four on the floor kind of thing, and
If you need to get a hold of Macy.
Well, even-
Yeah, Macy called checks and I can take care of this for you.
Even up to the 50s, they were on the tree. I mean, they were. I got to drive
Oh, yeah.
one of those. That was a lot of fun. You didn't downshift. I'll tell you that much.
they're
That
hard
was-
to drive,
that was
but you can
hard.
get the hang of it. Oh, and this is for you, Steve.
Oh, thanks.
My experience in this game is when you buy a car, you don't keep it long.
Okay,
I don't want to go.
so
with
you're
that.
gonna load up the car after dinner,
Mm.
drive up to a Daco.
Oh, and then stay in a Daco.
Well,
We
I
could,
don't know.
we could
I'm
stay here.
asking.
It would be a much nicer place than here to stay. I could really
I
use a
thought we were
bath.
staying here.
So we're gonna crash here for the night,
Oh, you spend the night here. Okay.
and then we're just gonna head out like real early in the
Oh
morning.
yeah, you can do that.
I mean, even pre-dawn. I mean, we're talking. All right. So we'll meet for breakfast at 4:30. I'll check at the hotel.
They'll make us breakfast.
I told them I'm gonna ask them if they'll. If they'll
Yeah,
make us
someone can
breakfast
be
at
awake,
4:30.
especially when you slide that $5.
Yeah,
bill
and I
across.
do.
Must be nice to have a character who has an endless supply of money.
It's not endless. I only have 5,000 available right now.
You just bought. You brought 5,000 with you.
I brought 1,000 with me, but I have available ready cash I could get. I'd probably have to have a. Can you get money wired?
Yeah.
You know, it's a matter.
Especially you, because you've probably
They can
got
contact the bank and
somebody
say,
at
hey,
the
the
house,
bank and.
they can contact the bank. They can wire you money.
Okay. So they say, yeah, the money's funds are there. We'll get it there. Just go have it in a couple of days, and they'll give you
If
the
you
money
need it,
now.
I don't think you'll need it.
No,
Whatever
no.
you've got. Okay, so the night passed uneventfully. You guys have your
Anybody got
baths
windows
cleaned
down?
up.
Was that
My
rumbling out here?
windows
Is that
are up.
thunder rumblings?
Yeah.
I might.
Check my truck. I can't.
I will.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm looking out the window and the branches on this tree are bending backwards. The wind's blowing so hard.
You. Oh, this is a good spot to stop.